Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is time to get ready for winter. That's right, the calendar doesn't stop, time doesn't stop, and the seasons sneak up upon us just like everything else. So today's video is going to be jumping on with the Mitsubishi Mirage and doing a basic winter prep package for it. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing and why I'm doing it for this car. And yeah, stay tuned for the video. Alrighty guys, well, as you can tell, the Mirage already has its winter wheel and tire package on it. So that's one step, and I'll go over the size, make, and brand of tires that we're going to be using for the Mirage. But this is going to be done in a very basic way. Now, I do winter driving as part of my curriculum for my motorsports company. However, I do list the motorsports or the winter driving program vehicle prep or vehicle readiness into three categories. It's basic, mild, and extreme. So the basic winter driving tips that I do recommend are your winter tires, a set of floor mats, and a brush. So this is what I'm going to be doing with this. This is a basic platform. It's going to be in a heated garage all winter. It might see the odd ride down south. Again, not much. So again, just a very basic prep. Now there's going to be one thing I'm going to be adding on this vehicle that isn't in here yet, but I will cover that as well next fuel stop. But anyway, let's go before we hit the tires and talk a little bit about what I'm using in the style. I'm just going to go on what I'm doing. Now, a lot of people do really nice floor mats. You can get really expensive ones like, I forget the name of the company now. Anyway, they do the Contour. There's a bunch of them that do it. WeatherTech, that's the name. You know, again, the higher price point, but for the use and for the way we're going to do the car, I'm going to take the carpeted factory mats out, and I just went to Canadian Tire and got a set of basic, you know, deep floor mats. It's basically base protection of rain, mud, and snow. That's all we really need here. Front and back, it's deep grooves. So it'll collect a lot of snow and ice. If it melts, it stays within. It's got like a nicer, deeper ring around it, so you can easily vacuum it out or pull them out and shake them out and, you know, be good to go. So again, we're not doing any extreme driving. The car is just a basic city car, so we're not really looking at anything to do with more than just a good set of floor mats. You know, 20 bucks, I think they were $20-$30, and you're good to go. They would be, you know, a fraction of the cost of the higher ones that would be from WeatherTech or a similar brand. Again, those are the way to go if you really want maximum protection, but since the car doesn't see a lot of mileage and it is generally light use, a good set of winter floor mats from a local retailer will work just as good. Now, the other thing we're going to do is put a snow brush in there. Again, we don't really use it too much when it's parked in the garage, but if we go out and it snows and we come out to the car, you do want to be able to clean the ice and clean the snow off the vehicle. I went with just a typical Canadian Tire one. Not the greatest. I mean, it is soft bristle. It is gonna, you know, if you use it really heavily, it'll scratch. But again, I coat the car with a lot of wax, and I'll be gingerly when I use it. And then again, a nice set of windshield washer fluid, minus 45, minus 35 to 45 strength. They're basically all the same. Just start the fill up procedure and then you're good. And then again, consult your owner's manual. A lot of owner's manuals years ago used to be a lot more information friendly when it comes to winter driving and the features of the vehicle. These manuals are really thick, but not so much. Mitsubishi does do some reference guides, but they no longer put block heaters in. That's a dealer installed only item, where it used to be factory years ago. So they don't refer to winter usage and everything. It's a major failure on these major corporations. The Toyota was no different. They had a miserable, terrible section. They talked about tire chain, but not about, you know, winter plugging in block heaters or extreme cold temperatures. So anyway, guys, it does refer to a little bit about winter driving when it comes to cleaning the vehicle clean, and it also refers a little bit about the coolant level or the battery level as well when it gets colder. But for now, if you do want to get a block heater into the vehicle, which I do recommend, that is a dealer installed item on this Mitsubishi. So unfortunately they no longer come standard with it, but that's, like I said, typical of the manufacturers of today. You know, the value of what you really get, it's more of an advertisement lifestyle than functional quality. But anyway, guys, let's go to the wheels and tires. Now, these are not the factory tires. Those are the aluminum ones on the factory. They're sitting right there. They're ready to go into storage, which will be going to my shed shortly. But I just went with the undercover cop car look with the basic tires and everything. So what did I go with? Well, I went with Winter Maxx Dunlop, and these would be in the factory size 165 65 14s on just a regular plain steel wheel with the chrome lug nuts. Again, they're nothing too special, but I am interested to see how they're doing. They got really good siping. It looks like they got really good wash. It's got a really different tread pattern, but it is a very what can I say, flexible tire. With these siping and stuff like that there, it does squeegee and clear out the road quite a bit. So I'm looking forward to a little bit of rock in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys are going to perform. Online reviews, everybody likes it. They've been doing really well with the smaller car, and again, a really small things. They'll probably be good on like rutty, deeper snow, but anything with polished ice, because the vehicle doesn't weigh a lot, will probably be, you know, skidding around a little bit more just because it doesn't have a lot of weight. So I am going to be going to the gas station. I'm going to get ballast for the back. Now in Canada, once you start seeing November roll around, gas stations start carrying sandbags, and sandbags are good ballast and traction aid helpers. So if you have a couple sandbags in the back, for this car I'd only put 2 sandbags, which they are going to go in here. That is going to help keep the weight in the back over the back tires for better braking and turning stability. In pickup trucks, especially important, you got to put a little bit more sandbags. For this one, I'm just going to put 2. When I do get a pickup truck, now this one's not really going to be, the F350 is not going to be getting that, because I'd have to load it quite a bit to notice a difference on a 1-ton truck. Probably have to put a dozen in there. But for a small car, 2 sandbags will help keep the back planted, more stability, like I said, better braking and better turning, and it'll keep the car more balanced. Since the engine and all the weight is at the front, the traction is already beneficial from there. But that's kind of what it looks like, guys. Again, very basic. I might get a block heater. Like I said, I'm going to see how this winter is. If it does become colder and I am going to find myself using it for more overnight long-term trips, I will get a block heater. It is important to keep your engine coolant or engine oil viscous for easier starting. And again, when the battery gets weak as well, when it doesn't have the power. But Mirages are pretty well a good engineered car. These thinner oils, the newer technology, does allow them to perform really good in the extreme cold. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. With these Dunlops Winter Maxx tires, I'll definitely do periodic reviews and show you how they perform. I'll take you on some quick test drives, and I might set up a bit of a cone course, and we will we'll give them on a test drive. And that's basically it for today's video. Nothing too crazy. Just wanted to kind of update you guys on the car, which is going really good. 0 issues. Amazing little car. Amazing fuel economy. Couldn't ask for anything better. Unfortunately, like I said, this is it for the Mirage. I'll buy them all there on the dealer lot, because next year for 25 they will no longer be available, and I don't know if there's any replacements in the wind. I only know what you guys go on Google. I don't have any inside information on that. So that's basically it. Well guys, that's basically it for today's video. Just a little bit of a Mirage going over, getting it ready for winter. Now that the mats are in there, snow brush, winter tires, I'm ready for the first snowfall and for the temperatures to drip down, and we'll definitely do some reviews and some test drives with the 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage ES here in Alberta, Canada. So if you guys are new here and you like the channel, consider hitting like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Cordetti Motorsports. You guys stay loose for now.